One of the first kids who came to Home Sweet Home, the father threw him out of the house, and they had a terrible, terrible relationship. Mamish terrible relationship. After 3 months, I called the father. I said, by the way, I just want to tell you, your son's doing great. He said, you're going to regret the day you met my son. After 6 months, same thing. I can't believe it. But finally, almost before the graduation, the father came to Home Sweet Home. He saw his son for the first time. And this is a kid that lived on the street, and it was really, really bad. And he went like this to his son, which most people would say, like, wow, he stuck out his hand, shook his hand. Father goes upstairs, and this kid tells me, and this is probably the most rebellious kid in Klal Yisrael. I could tell you stories of his rebelliousness. He got thrown out of everything, everywhere. Psych wards. He threw a chair at the guys in the rehab. They threw him out of rehab. He got thrown out of everywhere. And he tells me, a handshake? A handshake? That's how you greet your son that you don't see in at least a year, 2 years. He was on the street 3 years, so maybe even you didn't see him for 3 years. A handshake? And I'm thinking, you're so sensitive? Like, you need huggy wuggies? Like, you're a tough, rebellious kid, And I just listened to him, and he's like, you don't see your son, you give him a hug. So when the kid wasn't there, the kid was inside, he wasn't next to the father, I said, come here. I said, listen, your kid really needs a hug. He really wants a hug from you. So he tells me, okay, all right, I'll give him a hug. I saw what kind of hug this is going to be, like two enemies hugging each other, it's not going to work. So I said, let me show you what I mean. He's a total stranger. I'm not Mr. Huggy. I'm not Huggy Wuggy myself. And I'm like, okay, let me show you what I mean. And I put my arms around him, and I was thinking, how did I get into this? Like, the stuff that I have to do, like, this is ridiculous. I'm hugging a stranger. And then I whispered into his ear, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I let go. I looked at him. I said, and don't say that out loud. Anyway, to his credit, his son came out. His father went like that, and he gave him a hug, and he held him. The power of the hug is unbelievable. This boy not only is frum, not only he got married, he went home for Yontif, he stays home, he's comfortable around his parents. Our TP hug is not a hug of two strangers. It's an embrace. You don't move your hands, and you don't pat, you don't scratch, you don't start. You just hug and never let go first. Because you'll see that our kids, when they're comfortable, they need it like oxygen, and they just stay there. And it's like they need this, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm done. And it's like you're pulling the plug right in the middle of a surgery. And the reason why they need it is not stam. It's because if you look on Google and you research, after 20 seconds of hugs, the brain releases oxytocin, which is a chemical, and all these kids need oxytocin. After 40 seconds, after a minute, there's research on this. So we look at it like, oh, why are you hugging so much? What do you, and the reason is because their brain knows what it needs. Why do these kids get dogs? Because their brain knows what it needs. We look at it, get away from me, Jews and dogs, we don't really get along so well. But these kids, when they see dogs, 95% of them, right away run over. Why? Because we have now brain fMRIs that show that there are five chemicals in the brain that get released from dogs. 5, you'd rather take, she could smoke crack cocaine, ecstasy, and all of that, but 5, serotonin, oxytocin, some other things that I can't pronounce, and that's the same as drugs. So they get a natural high, and when you are on the bottom of the world, every little bit makes a big difference to you. Why do they tell you, I want you to smoke weed with me? Because to them, they're not on here regular people. You make a l'chaim in shul, you move up from 86 to 88, from 72 to 79. They're on the bottom of the world in happiness. They're at 4, 6. They have no sipok achayim. They're miserable. They're in pain. They don't sleep well. They don't eat well. They don't see a future. And all of a sudden, they smoke this thing, and the daigus, the worries, evaporates. And they're like, this is amazing. You got to try this stuff. They don't understand that a healthy person, it's like a l'chaim in shul. You don't really need it. To them, it's like, This is the greatest thing in the world. Made by Hashem, it's natural. Why did Hashem make it? And the truth is, if anybody ever has tremendous pressure in their head, I've never smoked weed. I know it's hard to believe. But this thing, that's what it does. It lifts your brain up. It just releases pressure from your face. It's what it does. Now, of course, for healthy people, it could be very bad. It makes you lazy. It makes you stupid. It makes you not care. I don't recommend it. But why do they want this? Because they know what they need. Every creature in the world knows what it needs to survive. And that's why, same thing with hugs. Natural hugs. Natural. We have kids hugging their parents for 2 minutes, lying there. And you just hold them. Just let them be safe. Like a small child. They need to be embraced by your love. And we have so many stories. So many stories like, I don't want to get into all of that now. I've said it before. What love can do, what hugs can do, that's why they want it. They need it. Okay, so TP hugs, don't let go. It's a problem because I once had a father came here, a TP father, and he gave me a hug, and we were stuck together for about 4 hours. Nobody wanted to let go first.